During my days at secondary school and college, there were times where straight guys were playing these gay games just to get me to say, just to just to find out themselves and to confirm that I'm gay, and they had the feeling that I'm gay. So finding a way to find a reason to bully me. And fortunately, I knew the game they were playing and had to play the way they didn't expect to see from me. I played it the straight way, just to avoid being bullied in school, basically. And one of my friends who got me to believe the fact that he's gay and he's into me said that he's loved me. As and left after that was the last time I saw him. No, and left after. I think it was after. It was for the end of year. No, I think left at some point and didn't know where he went, but found out on the news that he left because of a silly reason that they had because Austim came in one day, and my friend had a broken arm. That guy had a broken arm, and they wanted. I think it was my teacher. No, Austin found out that he had a broken arm. They wanted him to wear a blazer, but he couldn't because he has a broken arm. So, and he refused to have a blazer on, and because of that, they put him in the office. I think my teacher gave him lunch, or staff gave him lunch, and then they sent him home because he refused to wear a blazer because of his broken arm. It's silly. It's silly. These schools are silly. That school's more silly because the guy has a broken arm, and you're forcing him basically to wear a blazer while I think this arm was broken. After I found on the news, I think I was 17, 16. I wanted to find him again just to be with him and love him and have him as mine for the rest of my life, but I didn't find him, unfortunately. Right now I'm thinking that maybe it'd be best not to go to him because he might be playing that game. We can find a reason to bully me because he played that game. I'm glad I haven't found him. I don't know if he actually wants me or not, but because of him, I waited until the age of 18. Because of him and his absence at school and leaving and news, I actually went around to where he lives because then the news said where he lives, but I couldn't find him. So I decided to go onto dating apps at the age of 18. But dating app life wasn't the best. I had people who think I was on drugs because of the way I was speaking. Because I spoke because I'm a very happy person, and I'm happy nonstop. I was happy nonstop. I'm still happy now. I was happy nonstop. I'm still happy now, but I just want to change in the world, a great change in the world. I was very happy. I was a very happy child, and I had people thought that I was on drugs because of my positive attitudes I put towards them, which was very strange. And our people didn't understand what I meant, knowing that I made sense to them, but they were just behaving like children. No, not children are smart. They were behaving like they had no brains, and they were in school and saw me as a teacher. They hoped to teach them things which they already know about. These are like men's in their 20s, their 30s, their 40s, between 20s and 90s or 100s. It really got me annoyed just to get the same reaction from most guys I've talked to on dating apps. There should be. I expected them to be understanding and I don't know, more understanding, but they didn't understand some things I said, and it really annoyed me, and it created mental health issues, and it put me into suffering with anxiety. It's it's uh it's uh, it's not long ago I had someone who I met in person, my ex friend, has brought around without my permission. He hasn't without my permission, and he thought I was on drugs, and I was very happy just to meet. I didn't expect him to bring someone over, but he woke me up when the guy came around, when the guy was already in the house that I'm currently living in, for a threesome. I didn't get mad straight away that he got him in the house, but he was a shady person, my ex-friend or ex-boyfriend. He told me he's here for the threesome. We did the threesome, but things didn't go well because that guy thought I was weird. I was behaving in a strange way, but I was just very happy just to have the threesome. I think it's mad straight away the fact that he brought him into the house without my permission. But I woke up when he yeah, I woke up when he was when he my ex friend, well, he's my ex friend. I'll say ex boyfriend. Brought him into the house, and I I just saw him as I don't know, as his friend. I don't know if he knows him, or I know he met him on the same night. But I took a little nap before and woke up, met the guy, already in the house. He invited him in for a threesome without my permission. We did the threesome. I was in a happy mood, very highly happy mood. But he thought I was on drugs and had a suspicion that I was the other one out. And that made me think, and this has to be true, that my ex-boyfriend has told him that I'm a weird person because I think I told him I have autism, but he just doesn't understand it. And he's told me that this guy is a weird person, he's on drugs, but I'm not on drugs. Autism is not a drug, it's a disability. He just doesn't understand. And he was a shady person. And he's a domestic abuser. And he's gonna abuse someone else like me. I was at a very weak stage then. I was suffering with high levels of depression and anxiety before I got extra support from my support workers who've done fantastically well in my life. Yeah, he triggered that guy triggered me when he asked if I'm on drugs, and I said no, I'm not. And that upset me as well. And I had to just stop the threesome and be like, and just sit in a corner and wait until they leave. I said nothing. I just wanted to show that I wanted to be alone. The guy found out. Oh, before that, I went to the bathroom and they were talking about me, and they wanted me to, and I heard them plan to get me into drugs. I was like, what? I was like, I was like, I know I can hear you. I can hear you. I don't know what you're planning. And they were surprised and pretended like they didn't have the conversation. And that's what, that's what sent me and made me just sit there in the corner where I chose to sit quietly and show them that I wanted to be alone. The guy found out already that I upset him. He left. He blocked my ex-boyfriend on Grindr where he met him. And my ex-boyfriend tried to get my attention, but I wanted to show him that I want to be alone. But he knows I want to be alone. But he was forcing me. That was the night. That's when I realized who he actually is. That's the night. That's the night when he abused me. Well, used domestic abuse, showing his true colors. Forced me to get a reaction. Know that I want to be alone. Tried to violently drag me to the floor to get my attention, and randomly went into the thought that I was having a panic attack. Clearly, I wasn't breathing heavily. I was showing him basically that I wanted to be alone, but he was just overreacting. He just wanted my attention. He just wanted to use me. It was basically an abuser and a user, which isn't what I expect from someone I loved so much. He went to the thought that I was having a panic attack. I had a panic attack when I met his friends in Hyde Park, which he didn't tell me I wanted to meet. Sorry, let me say that again. He took me to Hyde Park. He lied to me right in front of my face. It was on a Sunday, I believe. After we went to the RAF museum. It was a good day until then. Until he told me, no, until I found out that he was texting his friends on his phone. Told me that we were both gonna hang out at Hyde Park, just two of us. But didn't tell me that he's gonna have his friends there as well, which was weird. And this guy is a weird person. I posted on Instagram and exposed him because the whole world needs to know who that guy actually is. And people like him don't deserve people like me in his life. Around that time where we saw each other and first met him, I was at a very weak stage. I think he saw that as well. That's why he went to me and chose to give me hell. At first, I didn't find, give me hell. And at some point, being around him, I suffered with very high levels of depression, anxiety, and my body was telling me something, but I didn't know what it was until that night. He abused me and threatened me as well. He threatened me. He called the ambulance when he thought that I was having a panic attack. Oh yeah, sorry. I had a panic attack on a Sunday because I think I told him, I found out that he lied to me. I told you guys that he lied to me. I told him, can you please, next time, if you bring someone over, can you just tell me that you bring someone over? And he said, okay, I'll do that. And he didn't do that. He took me to his friends. I met them. I said hi, and then I went to the toilet, and then panic attacks started going up. And I think that was the second time. No, that was the first time, and then a few weeks, I think it was the next week, or a few weeks after, I cried. I went into crying. And those two similar panic attacks, that was a panic attack, that was a crying attack, we were all crying, sad moment. That was around the time my body was telling me that something's not right with this person that I was seeing. I didn't find out myself. I didn't know. It was new to me. My body was trying to tell me something, warn me about someone. And I know it was him, but I just couldn't find out what was wrong with him until on that night I found out. Yeah, I had a panic attack on that day. I cried because my body I believe my body was telling me that he was making me suffer somehow. I didn't know how until that night. I had a panic attack because I didn't know what his friends were like. I remember now. I went back to them. That's when I had a panic attack. My friends were not my friends, his friends at Hyde Park were very helpful. He, on the other hand, he was like, leave him, let him suffer, let him die if he's gonna die. He wasn't the type of person I expected him to be. That was the first time I found out that something is wrong with him. Like, he let me die. He let me think that I was dying at Hyde Park and thought I was giving people attention whilst having an actual panic attack. He thinks that... I've told some people, and they told me that, oh, he doesn't understand what a panic is. He's never been through that. Like, I know he's been through it. I told him, like, it would be best... I told him once, it'd be best not to see each other. And he was like, oh, I've been through depression and anxiety before. That's why would you tell me that you went through depression and anxiety and choose to leave me to suffer within a panic attack before I told you that especially if we just see each other as friends, or if you want? Because I was very upset, and I was like, no, I don't think you're suitable as a friend to me or as a boyfriend to me, and we should just be friends, or what you want to do in life, because I've just ruined his day. I always feel bad ruining people's day, and decided just to be alone, away from people, where I can just like find some calming time, or go home, or just do my hobbies and interests, just to get the issues out of the way. Issues or problems out of the way. I just can't believe he just let me suffer at a park where there were so many people, and his friends were very helpful. They got the ambulance. My ex boyfriend, Zarith is his name, let me suffer and with his panic attack, and leave me there to think that I was dying. His friends were very helpful, like I said. Got the ambulance, but they didn't come. They didn't come to me. I think they came to them. Fortunately, I wasted their time. I should have just said I should go home and leave you here, instead of just like going with him to meet his friends. I left the group because I was upset that he just left me to suffer in the dark. I was like, let me just go away from those people, because he was the issue that made my panic attack worse, because he just let me there to think I was dying. Fortunately, I found somewhere to relax, and then I made my way home. I told him that you upset me. I'm currently suffering from depression, anxiety. He knows that. He just acts like a person doesn't know anything about life and people. And he's just like, oh, I think he says that. Oh, I understand that, something like that. I know he knows. He knew before. He's just pretending to be like, oh, it's all about him, basically. He's like, oh yeah, I understand. I'm suffering with this and that and that. Right. And around that time I was like, maybe it's best if we see each other as friends, or best if we don't see each other. I think, I remember saying that. And he replied with the text, saying, "Oh yeah, I understand. I've been going through issues as well. I'm trying to find myself." He already chose what he wants to be, an abuser and a user. He's just lying to my face, and found a way to get us to continue seeing each other more. Until that night, he overreacts and thought I had a panic attack. Let's continue the story. Called the ambulance. Then chose to threaten me and tried to get me to cause a scene, so that to make me the problem and not make me the problem and make me the person he wants me to be arrested by the police. And just playing a silly game that I knew he was playing, I chose to be myself and told him to calm down. He was like, "No, I'm not going to calm down. I'm going to continue to threaten you. I'm going to make sure that you strangle my neck. You end my life. You get arrested tonight. And you lose the game that I'm playing with you." I didn't tell him that I know what you're playing. I didn't tell him all that. I didn't want to let him know, but he called the ambulance and just threatened me. He wanted the ambulance to see a scene that he wants me to cause, but I know what he's playing. I told him to calm down. I got my flatmate involved because he got way too much. We both got him to calm down. I had to get the police involved without him knowing. He called the ambulance on his phone. I had to get the police to come here to sort him out by telling him that by asking him to use his phone to call the ambulance, so I could tell him that I'm sorry if I wasted your time. I'm not suffering a panic attack. It's just a misunderstanding. This and that, just to make him happy, just to get, just to sort out that issue. What else I was gonna say? Just shut. Because he got upset. One time, because I wasted their time and the ambulance. I did say the ambulance didn't come to me, and all that. Yeah, he got upset about that. And I had to apologize to them and say what I just said as well. Just to, sort out the issue. Got the police involved. He knew he found out because I spoke. I try to be as quiet as I can while speaking to the ambulance or the police. I was the ambulance and then they got me to the police, or maybe it's the ambulance. I try to speak as quiet as I can, discreet, and I found a discreet location, but I didn't find a location discreet enough. I didn't want to get away from the house. I didn't want to get too away from the house because I left him in my bedroom, and I should have taken him out of the bedroom and locked my bedroom, and then go away as far away as possible, so I can have this discreet conversation. Not let him know that I'm calling the police to sort him out. But I tried to speak as quiet as I can, but I was too threatened. I was afraid. I spoke way too loud. I spoke like a loud whisper. I used a loud whisper voice. And I was scared he threatened me. I think I tried to speak as quiet as I can. I got the police involved. Each time I knew, I kind of blew it. I thought he didn't find out. He started leaving. And before I got the police involved, I asked him if he would like to leave, so he wouldn't have to deal with me. But he was like, "No, I have to sort you out," and continued to threaten me. He wanted to stay. He wanted me to call. He wanted that scene. He wanted to be, he wanted me to be in prison for causing a scene he wanted. That didn't work. He thinks he's smart, but he's actually stupid. I have to say that. Yeah. he started to leave after I had the conversation, after I got the ambulance to get the police, because he threatened me and scared me. I tried my best and managed to get him to stay in the property until the police arrived. They sorted them out. They took him out the house. I told the ambulance came as well. The same time police came. I told them how I was feeling. They gave me a crime number in case I want to use that, so the police can watch him, ensuring that he doesn't make contact with me and try to get in the house after the situation he's caused. Fortunately, I never saw him again. The police, that does mean the police have sorted them out. But my friend decided to, not my friend, my ex-friend decided to tell my other friends that I'm scaring him, even though I've done nothing on that night. He's making a scene. He's trying to get my friends to hate me because of something I haven't done. It's just stupid. I knew the game he was playing, but I didn't know he told my other friends. He just wanted to use, he's using an abuser, basically. He's just looking for people to mess around with in a bad way, and that's not right. It's not fair for those innocent people to be treated by an idiot like he is, and deserves to be punished for all the actions he's doing and the actions he did for me. He told my friends. I put on Instagram. I told my friends that it's him who's the problem, not me. They believed me, fortunately, and they already knew. Except from except a few of my friends didn't know. Three of my friends knew that something wasn't right with him, so I wasn't alone on that page. I'm glad that they were on the same page as me. They found out. They tried to get him to say who he actually is. He refused to say that. He was just pretending to be a stupid idiot, saying, "Oh, don't tell this and that. Don't tell." Well, yeah. Let's not. Okay, no, I'll get to that. He's like, "Oh, Gideon's scaring me. I don't know what to do. He's trying to kill me," and something like that. And my friends are like, "What is going on?" So they had to come to me, and I told them the true story, and they believed me because they know they're not stupid. My friends, they can find out instantly before they hear them speak. One look to their face that this person is good or bad, and is gonna roll with us for the rest of our lives or not, or it's gonna just fall out at some point because of stupid things that he or she or they will make. He was like that to them. They believed me. I told them the true story. They went against him. I told everyone else that he had contact with, and they chose to avoid contact with him. But not all his friends. He didn't give me all his friends' contacts. Who's still on his side, I'll probably know who he actually is. Yeah. He's an abuser, not a good guy. Not a good guy. Not a good guy. Oh yes. He's also the type of person who wants to keep secrets. He's playing a stupid game. He's playing a rumor. Let's make a rumor. No. He's being very discreet, which is weird. He's an abuser. When we start dating, I think it was like, yeah. It was around the time we started dating or just seeing each other for the first few days or few months. I think it was I'd say a few months. He was like, "Don't tell anyone that we're seeing each other." And I'm like, okay. I should have said, all our friends are LGBTIQA plus. They should know that we're seeing each other. There's nothing wrong with that. They're not straight. He should know that himself. He's just being stupid. He's just coming up with ways to make. He's coming up with ways to make fallouts happen. That's probably what he wants, like a broken world. He's not gonna get what he wants. I'll tell you that. Even people won't get what they want in the end. They think they will succeed, but they won't. Yeah, he was like that. He was just making rumors with everyone else as well. He's like he pretends to get along with my friends, but when he's with me or other friends, like them alone, he's like, I don't like the way they're doing. She, or they are doing this. Like, that's so annoying when they do that. That's so annoying when and we're like, excuse me, you're talking about our friend here, like my friend. Like, why are you talking bad things about them and get along with them well, just to find out how annoying they are and then tell us alone? What's the point of that? I don't find my friends annoying. I find him stupid. I know he's smart, but he's playing a stupid act, which isn't fair. He shouldn't be playing that. I expected him to be a good person, but he chose to be stupid. He's gonna get things that he doesn't want in life, but he deserves to get punishments. He basically wasted our time. He's also a time waster, user and abuser. That's all I have to say, and that's all I have with me and my friends being around that person. It was just a time waster, user and abuser. I was very shocked when he was talking about knowing things about my friends, knowing that my friends are annoying. He was just a weird person as well. It's silly. It's acting like not a child, like yeah, like that. User, abuser, time waster. Yeah. How I got away from my family and managed to find accommodation. This friend I met a year ago. It was 2 years ago. I believe it was a year ago. After the COVID-19 lockdowns, he recommended me a group for people in my community, LGBTQIA+ community, looking for homes where they can be safe and be who they want to be around other people in the LGBTIQA+ community. That group is for, I believe, people of color. And that's where I've met, thanks to my friend. He made this life for me. He's helped me make this life for me and make this new chapter I'm enjoying very much. I found an organization on that group who's found me an accommodation space and taken me to a space where I met other people in my community, LGBTQIA+ community, and also autistic. This organization is led by mostly trans autistic people, and the staff and the people I've met, like people in my situation, or it was a similar situation, or was situations not living a good life. All of them are amazing, just to be around with. They're very friendly. They're very positive. I was very happy to be around them and have a big family in my life that I've made and will never forget for the rest of my life. I don't see a few of them, or some of them now. They found their own places, and they found their own space, their own safe space, and they've started their chapters where they can start life again without the worst situations they don't deserve to go through. Uh, they're incredible people. Are funny too. I've met more people in my community from meeting them. New people, amazing new LGBTQIA plus or queer people who I found amazing, and um who I've met. I've got pictures with them, put them on Instagram, and see them. I'll see them sometimes or most of the time in drop-in sessions that I have with the same organization that have made this chapter the best for me in my life. And they have helped me start activism. I've started activism in the first protest that I went with them to was Trans Pride in London, which is happening tomorrow. So it'll be a year tomorrow since I first started activism and protesting. It's I don't know how I'm going to celebrate that year's anniversary, but it's 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 gonna feel amazing. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be mega. It's gonna be mega. I just can't wait. My friends are probably, I think they do realize that it'll be a year since I first start protesting and doing activism feels great. It feels fantastic. It feels incredible. It's the best thing. It's what makes me feel. It makes me feel what I want to do in my life. Sorry, this bench is very curved. I'm gonna have to deal with it. It makes me more of I'm gonna have to move the camera too. My face is kind of out of shot. It makes me realize that my wishes come true. It's just. I'm going to continue protesting with my family, my huge community family, until that great change that great change occurs in our world. God, what was I going to say? Next. As you already know, I've been saying things again. It's probably because I'm a little camera shy, but this is what I'm like when I have conversations. I will repeat things. I feel like I'm losing my English language. My first language was German, but it all changed to English when I came to the UK. I was born in Austria. Came to the UK in the early 2000s. I was a little boy, and that's why I learned English. And my German language faded away. My English was very good until the point where I've kind of been losing it. Well, mostly losing most of the. I feel like I'm losing most of the language because of the mental health issues I've got from situations, mostly from dating apps. Situations I've got from dating apps because people thought I was on drugs, but I'm not. The things people think of autistic people, it's crazy. Crazy. But as you already know, I say the same words again, and I use most words, and then sometimes I say words that I haven't been saying much, like consequences or compliments or complaints or greatness or paradise or island or passion or passion fruit or pineapple or apple, banana or the apple and banana. Yeah, I don't say those words much, but yeah, the I don't know what it's called, but it's like when you say the words over and over again, but you make the sentence sense. You think you're making sense. Well, I know I'm actually making sense, but if I don't make sense, feel free to ask questions in the comments below, and I will answer any questions. Any questions. I'm pretty sure I'm saying everything I have to say. Yes. Oh, yes. There's one more thing. Uh, yeah, I said, yeah. Meeting autistic queer people in my life is incredible moments in my life, and I'm happy to still have them in my life, and happy to be meeting them, having great times with them. And I don't always look forward for the future. I'm always in the now moment. But I enjoy every single moment with my autistic queer with my autistic queer friends. It's been such a roller coaster with them. It's the life I want to live, and my wish is coming true. Where I want to make a change in the world, and that wish is coming true. I am making a change in the world. I'm meeting my real family. I am protesting with my real family. I'm loved by my real family. I am loved by people who support me. Meeting those support people, they're incredible, and most of them are autistic. It's great. They're wonderful people, and I'm glad I still have them in my life. And I'm glad that I get told that I'm not a bad person. After being told by my ex-boyfriend that I am a bad person, but I'm actually not. I know I'm not a bad person. He just thinks that. He just wants me to suffer more. He knew I was weak, and made me more weaker. But I become stronger. He thinks I'm just slowly dying in a room, haven't eaten in 8 weeks, which is not gonna happen. But I become stronger. Unfortunately, recently I've been thinking about suicide. And there were times before I left my house and my family that I've been thinking about suicide because of the prison I couldn't escape from. Oh, and I've suffered with high depression and anxiety high levels of anxiety and depression because after leaving home and with my family, because of the way they treated me, and after leaving home, it's because I didn't know why. Maybe because I didn't know what to do. It was my first time being away from family. Maybe because I didn't know what to do, but I got the help that made me realize that I can do it. I can go through life. I can survive. I can go through a long way. I've got people who will help me go through this long way, and I'm glad to have those people. It's such an amazing journey I have from the first of this chapter to when it's not gonna end. There's no ending point of this chapter. It's gonna go on forever and ever. And I hope I inspire people online and offline to be who they want to be, instead of letting people force them to be what they want them to be. The sun's setting. Still in Epping Forest. Not Epping Forest. There's a park in Epping, owned by the council. And I'm in the council park. I'm just thinking if it's only for residents, but I shouldn't worry about that. Oh, but another thing, I always get embarrassed when I say, oh, I met this guy last night, or what else? Or I play with my hands and make movie scenes. That's true. I do that sometimes, and it gives me joy. It does give me joy. During the times I wouldn't say I get bored. Just in times where I just wanna do what I wanna do. Being autistic is great, but I also see it as a curse. But I mostly see it as a great thing. It's helped me in so many ways. So many ways. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud I'm not straight. I'm proud I'm a gay, queer, young black man. I'm proud I'm not the only one in the gay community. I'm proud I've met gay young black men who I find incredible, and it's beautiful, and is fighting for what they want, and I'm proud for their fight. I'm proud for my LGBTQIA plus community. I'm proud community and what they're doing and the life they're living happily and freely. I'm proud of Jake Daniels, who's come out. I'm proud of people who've come out online with confidence. I'm proud of those who are strong enough to say, enough is enough. Let me say what I want to say. Let me do what I want to do. End of story. Full stop. Full stop. I think that's all I have to say. I have said my stories. Oh, I've become a youth ambassador of the same organization that got me to this point. I've fallen into attending conferences and saying what I have to say and hoping the great change will happen, and it will happen at some point in the future. Don't know when. I'm in the now moment. I don't look into the future much, but I'm in the now moment. I just hope that great change will come, and it will come. It will come. It will come. It's great to meet. Ooh, sorry, there was a fly in my hand. It's great to meet. I just don't want any flies stuck in my blood. That's why I freak out when animals go on my skin. Yeah. It's great meeting queer, non-autistic, and autistic people. It's great. And they're amazing. And they know they're fabulous. And I'm on a serious note, they are fabulous. They are fabulous. Mm-hmm. Yes, I get embarrassed. I said my embarrassment. Oh, I get afraid when I get people judging me, and the looks I get. I'm very sensitive to people staring me in a weird way. Not in a weird way, like intrusive staring, which is scary. And I'm pretty sure a lot of autistic people get a lot of that. And I don't know why they do it. I think they know we're autistic and they just give us that look and think that we're weird and we're on drugs, but we're not. Yeah. It's either that, or they're jealous, or they just have no one, or they're just bored as hell and just want to look at someone living their life. Just want to look at someone at a better stage that they're on, living their life happily and freely. I think that falls into jealousy. Yeah. Scary just being on a train full of people. Oh yeah, I said like being confident. Yeah, I said that. Oh yeah, I always get worried and think that I get judged by people. By being open. And I don't say anything bad. There's nothing wrong with what I do in my life. There's nothing wrong that I'm doing. I'm doing what I want to do, but I'm just afraid I get judged nowadays. But back then I was like, yeah, I'll do this and that. But nowadays I've learned a lot lessons. Nowadays I'm like, I say what I'm open to say, but at the same time I get worried and scared I'll get judged. But I know I won't get judged, because they know that I'm a great person, and they know that there's nothing wrong I'm doing in my life, and they know that I'm a fighter and a lover, and they know that I deserve great things out of my life. They know that I am a fantastic person. I just need to remember that every single day and not let my anxiety and depression get to me. Which is, my anxiety and depression my anxiety and depression came from, firstly, the bad moments my parents gave me, which I didn't deserve. Experiences on dating apps, the situations that my ex-boyfriend made, and situations people have made in schools and out in the outside world. Mostly scary situations and horrible situations that I don't deserve. Well, I'm glad I'm a self-taught person. I mostly taught myself than my parents teaching me what they shouldn't be teaching me. I'm still fighting for what I want. I'm still fighting for what our community wants. With the community fighting for what they want, for what we want. And that great change will happen. Things will change, and it'll be a great one. It will be a great one. Like I said before, any questions, if you want to know about me more, put it in the comment section down below. And I'll see you in the next video. It's been a long time since I showed myself. And yes, food review series. I don't know when I'll continue that, but I'll shortly head over to Liverpool Street and Royal Oak, where I'll continue the next episode and the next part for the series, London Underground and Trains at Night. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your time. And don't forget, be free, be your true self, and do what you want to do, and don't let anyone else bring you down, and don't let anyone else tell you and force you to do things that they want you to do. Just say, no, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then do it. I want to be this, I want to be that, and then do it. On a serious note, I'm being serious. I want you to live your lives happily and freely like I am right now. And you'll get to this point, and I would love to see you one day on YouTube saying how great your life has become because of the inspiration I've given you. I said on Instagram that I'll be saying, I think I'll do a video message for Jake. Jake Daniels, my bro, well done, congratulations for coming out. That was a powerful thing to do, and I'm proud of you that you came out to the public and told the world that I am this, I am gay, and I'm proud to be gay. And I don't want to live the lives that those people want me to put me in the lives of, if you know what I mean. You will get what you will get what you deserve. You'll get the guy, the right person, Mr. Right. You'll find uh, you'll find I don't know. You'll find great things you deserve. You'll find great things you deserve. Congratulations, Jake Daniels, my bro. I'm sending love to you, letting you know that you are loved by a gay brother and other gay brothers and the LGBTQIA plus community. And we will fight for you and we will never forget you. You are part of our family. A huge, loving, caring family. And we'll love you always. Thank you, Jake, if you're watching this video and you're inspired by what I've said. I might just put all the clips together and then release it. It's going to be a long video, probably like an hour. Probably the same length as the one where I was focusing on the underground history map. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And rest well if you're about to sleep and you're watching this video before bedtime. And don't forget what I told you on a serious note. And one day you'll be on YouTube doing what I just did today. I've got to go before sunset and hope to be at Liverpool Street and Royal Oak at sunset and nightfall, and when the moon's out shining bright. Tomorrow's going to be a brilliant day. I'll see you soon. It's going to be a year since I've started protesting tomorrow. Wow. Bye, guys.